The psychology of women who had to become strong. If you're the woman everyone calls strong, this video is for you. The woman people rely on. The woman who handles everything. The woman who never seems to break. The woman people assume doesn't need help. But what if being strong wasn't a personality trait? What if it was survival? I don't think most strong women chose to become this way. I think they adapted. They learned early that their feelings took up too much space. That asking for help led to disappointment. That if they wanted something done, they had to do it themselves. So they stopped expecting. They stopped needing. They stopped asking. Somewhere along the way, independence stopped being empowering and became armor. You learned how to solve your own problems. You became responsible, capable, reliable, but you also learned that vulnerability felt unsafe. So you carried everything alone. People admired your strength, but they didn't notice the exhaustion behind it. They saw competence, not pressure. They saw independence, not loneliness. They saw someone who had it together, while you were trying to convince yourself you did too. Sometimes people call strong women cold, intimidating, difficult, too much. But emotional control isn't emotional absence. Just because you don't perform your pain don't mean you don't feel deeply. They didn't see the version of youth it gave too many chances, stayed too long, understood everyone else's pain, while abandoning your own. They only met the version of youth it finally developed boundaries. Strong women often struggle to receive. Compliments feel uncomfortable. Help feels unfamiliar. Rest feels earned. Asking feels weak. Because somewhere in their story, they learned that depending on other people came with a cost. So they become the helper, the fixer, the listener, the responsible one, the person everyone leans on, until they forget how to lean too. But healing isn't becoming softer for other people. It's becoming safer for yourself. It's learning that strength doesn't have to mean suffering in silence. It doesn't mean doing everything alone. It doesn't mean earning your worth through sacrifice. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's recognizing that you've spent enough years abandoning your own needs. It's learning to ask, what do I need? What do I feel? What do I want? And allowing the answers to matter. Self-trust isn't confidence. It's keeping promises to yourself. It's saying you'll rest and actually resting. Setting boundaries and maintaining them. Following through when motivation disappears. Becoming someone you can rely on. Because the strongest women aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who keep choosing themselves, even after spending years believing everyone else came first. Maybe you were never too much. Maybe you just learned how to survive. Maybe you became strong because you had to. But survival isn't the only thing you're allowed to know. You deserve peace too. You deserve softness too. You deserve support too. You don't have to prove how much pain you can carry to deserve rest. You don't have to earn love by abandoning yourself. You don't have to become smaller to be accepted. You are allowed to rebuild. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to choose yourself. And if nobody has told you this before, I'm proud of the woman who kept going, the woman who survived. But I'm even more excited for the woman who no longer has to. Comment system if you're ready to stop surviving and start living. And subscribe to Unbothered Academy if you're rebuilding the relationship you have with yourself.